Episode 9, Bam LA. By all means, we're back. I'm Eddie G.
I'm AJ.
And as you can see, he is drinking
I'm already fucking tipsy, dude.
the infamous, what is that, Four Loko?
Four Loko, man. Yeah, so this is what the Uber driver had. He had that. He had a silver one or a white one. I don't know. I picked up the familiar one, which is the watermelon.
Shit, they're flavored?
Yeah, this is a 12% alcohol by volume.
Oh, wow.
The other one was like 7. It was a smaller one.
Hey, I just stick to beer. As you can see, we have quite a few. And special beer for a special person next to me.
Yeah, who do we have here today?
Introduce yourself.
DJ Seloe, Eddie G's compadre. I just met AJ. I think I met you once.
Yeah. At that place we used to work at.
A while back. But,
Yeah, it's my best friend. Consider him a brother. Known him for a lot of years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
How many years did you say?
we were in high school.
91. 90, 91?
91. Yeah, 91.
And
10th grade, 9th grade, senior year.
well,
He's 1 year
Under.
below me. Yeah.
So this is the OG right here, huh?
Yeah,
that's my mentor.
He's your mentor that used to get you into the warehouses in Somewhere
Yeah, for reals.
on some Felix Gallardo.
Yeah.
bro.
But yeah, it was we were introduced by a family member
Okay.
as I attended
Yeah.
Cover High. Yeah.
Over high. You used to stay in the projects, right?
No.
No.
Why would you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I drove by there the other day, and they're gone, bro. They're gone. I mean, I was a little morrito when I passed by there, dude, but they're gone.
No, the city project is still there.
Well, I mean, they're like, I would say gentrified.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're gonna be condos
It's not,
pretty
it's,
soon.
yeah, it's not that hood anymore.
But we used to hang out in the
Yeah,
projects
yeah.
too. But yeah,
Everything
we
there.
we clicked like from the beginning. We knew
Took them out on a date.
we were destined to be together.
Yeah.
But
So
he used to write. Well, he was a writer.
like
like
graffiti
writer,
artist.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I think all of us were. Right?
yeah, pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
That's one thing we could say we all have in common.
And
I still do it from time to time, but legally,
Okay, so what, you pull city permits or something?
city permits, mostly at Venice or whatever.
So how do you go about doing that? I always wanted to do that, but I mean, I just got to a certain age where, I mean, I guess it just
yeah, well, when you're young, you're just mobbing. Dude. You're in a crew, you're mobbing. You got to make a name for yourself. You're out there just doing it, like team up, go on missions together,
yeah.
and just mob the place. And then just eventually you team up with other guys that ride, and then you just start little by little, and then you get better. You gotta come up. It's hard because you got to come up on paint.
Yeah, well,
You
I
know,
mean,
when you're young, you
you
don't
hit
got-
up Dunn Edwards, you stand out at Dunn Edwards, and
yeah,
you
bro.
hit up one of the contractors. Hey, I'll buy you a pack of beer. Just hook it over.
But
Hook it over with some.
yeah,
What was it? Some Krylons.
Yeah, Krylons. But paint's expensive, bro. Like, who wants to pay $10 for a can?
Krylons doesn't exist somewhere.
No, not.
Well, as long as you have tips, it doesn't matter what kind of paint you get, right?
Yeah,
you
but
get primer,
you
a dollar.
Rust-Oleum, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're still even $5 a can. If you're gonna do a piece and you're using 10 colors, and it's not one can, you're gonna use maybe 2 cans.
Yeah, you got to be creative when you
Yeah.
get to that point, right? 10 cans and up.
Yeah, dude. So it's like a lot of times you gotta rack that stuff. Like
PC means like a mural.
Yeah.
Like a design.
Oh yeah, dude.
We know that
Yeah.
people are like, "What's he talking about? Piece of what?"
Okay.
mural piece.
Well, I feel young. I feel young again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I used to always see him like doodling. You got your paper and you just
So notebook.
yeah. And I used to watch him like, damn, that's badass, dude. He used to do characters. And he pretty much, I would say he gave me the name Miami
Really? Oh, just because you fell in love with the dolphin?
Yeah, because he knew that was my team, and I was trying to find my writing name. I don't want to say tag. My writing name. I was what was I saying? Dodger, like Dodge. Like I was just
Dodge.
trying to keep it like something he liked, like around that, But
and then he was just like, "Fuck, just go by Miami." I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck it," And
diehard Miami Dolphin fans. Okay, just write Miami. Nobody writes Miami.
Miami.
yeah,
It stands out, like, oh shit.
So yeah,
You guys have any visuals of that? Any artwork?
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I got black books, pictures. We got a page on Facebook. USK.
Oh, USK.
Yeah, they got a bunch of pictures of shit our crew has done.
And that crew's been around since
83, 84.
That's how long that crew's been around.
It's an OG West Coast crew. They're OG from Venice. Started out in Venice, and then from Venice they went to the Valley, and then from there they
I've seen them up. I mean, I grew up in the Valley.
Yeah. So yeah, in the Valley it's like USK, SPP, like kind of like brother crews.
Like one of the leaders, the main guys, moved there. I guess the family moved to the Valley.
Yeah.
And he just started it out there and blew up.
Yeah.
Blew up in the Valley. As it did over here. Because you got, the time when we were in there, it was us from Culver City. Then there was a few guys from Inglewood, a few guys from Hawthorne. So it was scattered around, It was scattered around. But yeah, that was one of the things that got us connected. And then as we were getting familiar about, so we're done with that shit, dude.
Almost done.
We started going out, like just me and him. Just obviously we wouldn't attend school. That was back in the days.
Yeah.
And his dad had a little the Civic, the gray one.
Yeah.
A little hatchback or LX?
Flat back.
It was flat.
The
it was,
flatback.
Yeah, that shit was old, bro. Like old school, man.
Yeah.
Black.
And so we started, just going places and befriended. That's how we got to hang out with the Filipino cats, and he can go from there.
Yeah, dude. So
Filipino, huh?
Filipinos, bro. Like Filipinos are crazy, bro.
Well, they're Hispanic Asians, right?
Hispanic Asians, bro. So check this out. So it started. Had to go to summer school to get my diploma.
Damn, I haven't heard that in a while. Summer school
To get my diploma. So it was for PE, bro. Failed PE. Had to go
Of
to
course,
summer
everybody
school.
hates PE, right?
Yeah.
Well, back in the
This
day, right?
was a long story. Baseball crap that I didn't get along with the coach, whatever. So I quit. And he failed me. So I had to go to summer school just to get my diploma. So going to summer school, Filipino cat I know that we were in wood class together, whatever. He's there too for the same reason. This is summer, so we're going to summer school every day. We're hanging out. One Friday, he hits me up. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing later on?" Nothing. Let's go street racing.
What the fuck is that?
I'm down, bro. Let's go. So he's like, meet at my house at 8 o'clock. Get to his house. He lives in Culver City. Meet up. He's like, we're gonna go meet up with other cats. I was like, all right. You jump in my car. Nah, everybody takes their own car.
Little rice rockets.
Yeah. So that's where the import scene started for me. Met this cat. I already knew him from school. But we started hanging out summer school. Shout out to Jeff.
Jeff Kakula.
Jeff Kakula. You have an Instagram?
All my social media is DJ Seloe, DJ.Seloe. You can find me there. But so kicked it with Jeff. We met the other cats. Kicked it with Curtis.
Curtis Cam. Yeah.
Shout out to Curtis. Get better, bro. Curtis. Victor's crazy. Bro.
Victor was crazy because he's pretty much the one that told us that there was actually Filipino gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he was a gang member.
Oh shit.
But he was just dressed like, like chill.
Where was where was he from?
He was from B&G.
Not to bang or anything.
Oh, where's that fool from? Yeah, Bahalana gang.
So started hanging out with these cats, going to street races. Then he started coming around. We started going to parties. Remember the Filipino parties? And that's when we saw the craziness, bro. We're like, oh, we go Filipino. We thought they were just like dance crews.
Nah, they're just like Hispanic. They're Mexicans, dude. Just imagine
we went to in Beverly Hills. Went to that party and it got crazy. It was PR was there with the rival gang and B&G, and we were with B&G, but we didn't know. We were just like,
no. What was crazy is we walk in, right, and I see homeboys like t-shirts, bald-headed, Dickies, Lopes, and I'm like, damn, there's homeboys at this party, right? And so the homies that we were with are like, nah, those are Filipinos, man. They're from such and such. I think they're from PR.
PR.
I'm like, what? They're Filipinos.
Public relations?
Nah.
No, it's Pinoy Real.
Pinoy Real. Yeah.
So we're just getting like, what? We're tripping like, damn, that's crazy. But this gang's for every race, But for them to be like legit, white t-shirts, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Creased up khakis, everything. Huh?
Yeah. Pompadour. They wear their Pompadour.
Cortezes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're crazy.
Lokes.
They have a different street code than Latinos. They're crazy though.
They're just an eye for an eye type deal.
Yeah, like Latinos, like if they see you with your moms or whatever, they let you slide. Catch you on the rebound.
There's middle ground. I mean, there's
not so much for them though.
Oh,
bro, like that dude Vic, that fool crazy. That fool like, I don't give a fuck if they know where I live. Fucking spray painting his hood on his driveway, fucking on the floor. Like,
broad daylight.
I'm right here. This is where I live.
Yeah.
But
cops driving by, he's like,
they just like they're ruthless, bro. Like, but hey, shouts out to them.
Shout out to them. But it was mostly street racing, mostly like what they got us into.
Yeah.
I remember he had changed his lights.
What to a higher?
Like the reverse lights.
Yeah,
you can change them colors and that poor little car. We fucking ran the shit out of it.
So you guys were like right at the beginning of.
This was
This was before Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Way before, dog.
So I'm like Toretto, and he's
So
Brian.
basically, Fast and the Furious, that whole category or came off of the 90s, right?
Right.
So you guys were what Fast and Furious was actually trying to portray.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we felt right, like it was that, dude. It's like we met up, going to street races. I was going to street races every week, Friday, Saturday,
Pink slips and all
that shit. Dude, the first
They used
day
to
I
be
went,
in Glendale, right?
it was we used to go to Glen Oaks, Silmar, and then
Glen Oaks and Hubbard.
I've
I've been to a couple of them.
So it was crazy, man. The first time I went, I didn't know what to expect. We show up.
Yeah, well, you just show up, you get in the car, and
Like at first, like we stopped at a Denny's, right? Gas stations on there.
this is on
in Silmar.
Silmar.
Off the 5. Off
Right
the
up-
5.
No, off the 210.
Yeah.
Off the 210. Yeah, I know which Denny's.
Right off of Roxford.
Yeah, I kind of grew up
The
around
210.
Hubbard area and Polk.
So like we show up like at 10 o'clock. Like 200 cars there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What is this shit?
And it's
It looked
everybody.
like a car show, bro.
Yeah, you got people from Santa Clarita, Moore Park, everywhere.
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 Then like all of a sudden 11 o'clock comes and cars start rolling out. Right on the bridge.
Yeah.
And everybody starts parking.
Start closing off streets.
Yeah, and then like they just start running, bro. Oh shit.
Or if you're posted, like a car that's similar to yours would pull up, be like, "What's up?"
Oh, yeah.
you want to do? Like,
You want to run it? What's
you know,
up?
100? You want to do 100? 500?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Pink slips. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was for like the Eclipses and the S2000s, right?
Well,
Yeah.
the S2000s weren't out yet, but like,
Nah, it was like the
Well, for me, it was the S2000s.
hatchbacks.
S2000s.
It was like the
You had
hatchbacks.
you had the Eclipses. You had
back then there was a lot of Civics.
Yeah, it was mostly
oh, you had the
Civics.
Preludes. Everybody was modified.
Yeah.
It was
Mostly
most.
the Civics, first gen Integras.
Nissan Sentras,
Yeah.
shit like that, bro. Like,
I remember 2006. Some dude pulls up in a. What was that car, dude? He pulls up in a. Same one that's in the Fast and the Furious. I forget what car
Supra?
it is. No, not a Supra. He pulls up in a
import or domestic?
import.
Jetta?
Nah.
Skyline?
There you go, Skyline. He pulls up in a Skyline. I'm like, fuck, dude. He's racing for slips, dude. He has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you got something like that, fuck yeah, he's racing for slips.
Skyline's are dope though.
But yeah, but back then, yeah, it was just Civics, Sentras, Acuras.
It wasn't like
You had some Bobos, some, you know what I mean? Like, shit, we're talking about 92,
92, bro.
91.
Yeah, dude, I was like 2 years old.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a child.
So a lot of those big cars that are out now weren't around back then. We were just souping up what we had. And then like we're sitting there looking at races. I ended up racing some Scirocco, VW Scirocco.
Oh, shit.
Beat him my first race. I beat him. That fucking hyped me up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, fucking lights. Everybody's fucking
Taking off.
scattering like
Yeah.
roaches, bro. Like the scene in the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
Same thing.
everybody's
We're
just
like,
taking
everybody's
off.
just boom, and everybody's just boning the hell out. I was like, oh fuck! I was hooked.
Well,
Yeah, you
a lot of not stunt coin, like advisors for the original Fast were people that were street racing with us.
Okay.
Like they were like mechanics or actual street racers. Got hired to be like either pick cars or make sure that it was
like portrayed as it,
yeah,
as it
like
was. Yeah.
you know, you don't want to like because after even this which one was the number 2 was Miami, right? When they're in Miami or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was with Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
That was 2, right?
Yeah.
That was 2, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
After that, yeah, those cars was like, you know, it got away.
Got too
One
crazy.
was legit because it was like the Skyline,
Yeah.
Fast and
Supra,
Furious came out in
the
2001.
the MR Toretto, Vin Diesel's car was it? The RX-7.
So yeah, but Fast
And they're on the
Furious.
movie too. Like some of the guys, like, oh shit.
So I had a EF9 right-hand drive from Japan imported. My car was supposed to be in Fast and Furious, but I got into an accident.
What was it?
It was an EF9. It was a
EF9.
hatchback, Civic 91 hatchback. It was right-hand drive, imported from Japan. Shop got it out here for me. Shop we,
TRS.
TRS.
Shout out to Guan.
on the man.
He
helped us out a lot, dude. And we used to race with him and be his pit crew, and he helped us
In
out a
these
lot.
street races, right?
Well, he used to race like legit.
Like he would sponsor,
He would
like he
sponsor.
would go on to trips, like he
Oh,
would,
so he was on speedways and
Yeah, like real tracks. You
Yeah.
know, like, and then he'd go to Mexico, Mexicali, and all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
spots
yeah.
to go race, and we would be his pit crew. It was fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys got any stories about that? In Mexico?
Oh my goodness.
Any donkey stories?
But yeah, shout out to him. He helped us out a lot. Pretty much sponsored us, but not legit, like on paper, just like whatever we need.
If this man had all the cars that he gave away, he would have a fucking badass collection. And every time he would either sell it or trade it, I wish I could kick his ass because of that.
Yeah.
Of the cars that he would just, I'm like, why the fuck are you selling this? Why are you trading this in? But
He still, like, I still talk to him, and he still has some badass cars.
yeah,
Like,
this guy right here. No, I'm talking about
He
this
has
guy.
a garage, right? Yeah.
yeah,
He has
a
that.
shop.
Yeah, he has a shop.
Yeah.
Also, he's a mechanic.
Yeah. Mechanic / racer. But yeah, I've had a few cars. I've had a T4 right-hand drive. I still got one now. Right-hand drive that I'm building. Yeah, like I stayed in it. Probably not hardcore in it. I remember with Jeff, we used to go to CarMate in Glendale and just get parts and hook up our shit, whatever. And then I stayed in it. And then Fast and the Furious came around 2000. What was it?
2001.
2001.
Right.
2001.
Yeah.
2001. And that's when this guy got in.
I saw the movie, bro.
I saw the movie. That was
And
it,
fell in
bro.
love, right?
That was
yeah.
it, dog.
Cause I had a Tahoe. I had a '96 Chevy Tahoe, and I was pretty much the one.
2-door, 4-door, 2-door.
Four-door.
And so I had the crew. We were part of a crew, but we'll talk about the crew because we got so many stories and we don't have enough time. But I was pretty much like, if a car broke down, they would just boom, put it on my truck and let's go.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much like the. But after seeing the movie, I was like, fuck this. Let me get my shit. And I did. Thanks to this guy, we got that shit going.
Yeah, after the movie, we kind of pushed it hard and got our crew together. And it was basically the guys that hung out at that shop, and we put a crew together, and we were all pretty much deep into that shit, and we were hanging out every day, always working on our cars. And, we made a name for ourselves.
You guys ever put nitrous in the car? I mean,
Well,
some
yeah,
some builds.
yeah,
we had about 15 members at the time.
yeah, around there.
Around there?
Depending,
Like car members. It was
yeah.
show,
We had a show division and a race division.
the race division.
Yeah, we had nitrous cars, we had turbo cars, naturally aspirated cars, we had everything. Yeah, it was fun, good time.
That was here in LA, right?
Yeah. Here in LA.
But the car scene's what we first, as we hooked up, we chilled. The car scene was what, But the crew, when we got into a crew, that was like years later.
That was just
Yeah, it was like 2001 and on. That's when we
formed. It's called Hella Quick.
Hella Quick Racing.
HELLAQWIK.
Have you guys ever filmed any of this? Or
There is film.
I got
There's
some
film.
footage, bro.
You got footage, yeah.
I have some footage. Shit we did on the freeway.
You
Now
can shoot.
looking at it, we're like, oh, dude, we were fucking around. Like, we were putting lives at danger. Yeah,
Crazy.
we were racing
On freeway.
We would take
yeah.
like there's computers. No, what's that shit called? That when you hit a certain speed limit, it fucking bogs out.
Oh,
That
Speed
shit.
limiter.
Oh, that shit that's on the passenger side. That box. Remember? Oh, you gotta mess with it so you're able to hit more than 120.
Oh yeah.
So you had to fuck with that to go higher than 120.
Yeah, chip it.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
chip it.
chip
Yeah,
it.
of course, yeah.
I remember I was smashing.
Yeah, I guess
And I hit 120. Oh, no! Dude, we gotta change that shit.
Yeah, we got footage fucking cars like coming back from Palmdale and cars just trying to fuck with us. And all right, let's go and box them in and like just play with them, bro.
Because some of these cars, they didn't know that we were like
Souped up.
15 deep,
Yeah.
but it would be like 2 or 3 together, and here would come a crew of 5 and try to fuck with us. And then out of nowhere, you saw all the, because we used to have walkie-talkies.
Yeah, we used to roll with walkie-talkie.
Oh, you guys were deep.
Yeah, dude, like that shit, remember in the first Fast, and they were like, oh,
That was
when
real
they're shit in
shit.
the,
Yeah.
That was real
That
shit.
was
that was
actual.
us.
That was
Like,
actual.
hey, we need some help up here. Bam, and we just smash, catch up, and just box that car, and like, what's
That's
up?
crazy. Dude.
So
I guess my generation was kind of like looking up to your generation. And we never had the walkie-talkies. I mean, we did, but we didn't have, not every person had a walkie-talkie. You know what I mean? And
they weren't that expensive. They were like, what, like $30 for like 2?
Yeah.
and I was never a driver. I was always like a passenger with the walkie-talkie and be like, all right, like I was the GPS, I was the Google Maps at the time. You get me? But Yeah, man. That's
But yeah,
awesome.
but like I said, when they started the crew, that was like a couple years. But before that, we had other little adventures.
Yeah, so the first crew I joined was with Jeff and Dion. Remember Dion?
Yeah,
Jeff, Dion, Curtis.
Filipinos.
All Filipinos.
From PR, BNG, or
They were from BNG.
Oh.
There was a crew called CPR.
CPR.
Yeah.
What that stand for?
Combined Power Racing. Yeah, so it was a small crew, whatever. That was the first crew I was ever from. And then, yeah. After that. Nah. It was just a bunch of guys that they hung out with, and they're just like, hey, you're hanging out with us. You want to be part of it? Fuck it, we'll do it.
You want one?
No, I'm good. Yeah, so that was the first crew, and then we started Helico after that.
Like years after that.
Yeah, that was
Because before Heliquick, we had a party crew. But
Yeah, I remember those.
that's another segment.
That's
you know?
another segment.
Yeah, that can be episode 10, 11, some episode, but
10, 11, and 12, bro.
You guys let me know if you guys want to hear this.
Yeah,
so party segment back.
You guys put in the comment what you guys want to listen, like what you guys want to hear, like what you guys want to, what these guys talk about, like put it in the comments.
We'll bring back DJ Seloe if you guys.
Yeah,
if you guys actually want to bring.
Yeah, if you guys want me back, you got to let them know. Cause not whatever. But
luckily enough, he was here today.
So you got to subscribe, like, hit that fucking bell, whatever. Hit that shit. Don't cost you nothing. Just do it.
Just
help
do
these
it.
guys out.
do it.
You know, and then just let them know what you guys want to hear, what you like, what you don't like. We can take. I can take. I don't know about them, but I can take good or bad, bro.
I don't like bad comments.
But hey, you.
I don't mind them, dude.
I
take them out. It is.
Hey, I'd rather you be straight up with me and be like, your shit's whack, bro.
Yeah,
I know
dude,
what I need
mean,
to work on.
It's episode 10, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring him along. I've been itching to get him on because he is a big part of me being the man that I am today. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That says something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm his son's godfather. You know, little Nathan. So he's my, you know when you say compa, hey compa, like he's literally
your
my
compadre.
Yeah, for real, my
Oh,
compadre.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, nice meeting you, DJ Seloe.
Oh, nice. Thank you for having me, guys.
You still host parties or?
Nah, bro. Like
No.
I just DJ on the side for fun. Like I don't really do parties.
We
Too
host
old
kid
for that.
parties.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Too old for that, bro. I can't hang anymore.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, thank you for coming, man. Yeah.
Thank you for having me, bro.
And you make me feel so young in this chair back here, bro.
He said he was 2 years old when we were racing.
I know.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But but he'll be back. He'll be
Anytime.
back. And
Anytime.
this is episode 9.
Episode 8.
Eight,
No?
nine?
8.
No, 9.
Oh, no, that 4 logo got to me up there.
See that driver's probably like, fuck, I did my shit.
Well, I had 2 of them. I had yeah, man.
Also about drinking, man. Like we even invented our own little drinks, but like I said, you know, there'll be more episodes that we can talk about, you know.
With lighter fluid on top of them or something.
You know about that story.
Oh,
hey, but
man.
yeah, it'll be in a future episode. But thanks for watching.
Party crew.
DJ Seloe in the house.
DJ
Love you,
Seloe.
compa.
Yo.
This is Eddie
Yeah.
G.
I'm AJ.
This is Bam LA. By all means, check out the shirt up on top, the hat. Boom, boom, boom.
Merch
Be
will
on the
be out
lookout.
soon.
Be on the lookout for the new merch. And subscribe. Stay posted. Have a good night.
Until next time. This is cool, dude. Tipsy as fuck, though.